Hello everyone, once again, my name is SANITATION Joker, and today I'm bringing us a brand new Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare video. So today we're going to be doing a brand new in-depth review of one of the new characters that came in the Legends of the Lawn DLC pack, and this is the Sanitation Expert. But quickly, if you guys missed our last in-depth review, it was, if I'm correct, about the chomp thing. So you guys can just click on the screen right now, and it will take you to that video. If you're watching this on mobile devices, just click on the description below. We're gonna get straight into the video, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with the stats of the Sanitation Expert, which is Sanitation Expert is a very good character. So I'm gonna compare it with the normal character because they have very, a lot of similarities. So you guys can see on the screen right now both of the characters. I already have the normal engineer with all the upgrades. I don't have the Sanitation Expert with all the upgrades yet, but I'm assuming they are the same. So the engineer, with the upgrades would be, kind of the same as the Sanitation Expert. But we're gonna start off with the engineer. The ammo is explosive concrete, the damage is explosive splash, the reloading is medium, and the usage is short to mid-range. That's mainly what matters, the usage and the reloading. And with the Sanitation Expert, the ammo is mini trash bags, the damage is toxic damage, the reloading is medium, and the usage is mid-range. So, my theory was correct that it was going to be a toxic engineer, but, the only main difference about this is the usage. With the Sanitation Expert is used more, to like medium range distance as to where with the engineer you can use him on short range distances. But to be honest, I really did use them both the same. The damage that the Sanitation Expert does, what's good about the engineer, or at least about the Sanitation Expert, is that the damage it does is not mainly based on the distance. It's mainly based on where you shoot at them. Like, you can be very far away from your enemy and you can get 35 from damage, which that's very good. And the least damage I got was 15, and the splash damage basically from the toxic weapon was like 2 and 3 from splash damage. And it has 12 bullets, and the engineer also has 12 bullets, but now we're going to be talking about the Sanitation Expert. But the only real difficulty with the Sanitation Expert is to hit your enemy because, the bullet kind of like bends. It goes kind of like slow in the air, it's not like the Gold Star, for example, that it shoots very quick and it's like direct hit, direct impact. With the Sanitation Expert it's very different. We're gonna get straight into where to use. Alright, so the Sanitation Expert is a character that you can use in any different game mode. And one of the good things it has is the little drone, the drone command, or whatever it's called, the little head of a drone that you click Y and you will use him. And using that little drone is very useful. And I found it very useful on Taco Bandits, one of the new game modes. Haven't done a review of it. I am gonna be doing one soon. But this new game with Taco Bandits, I really found the engineer useful because you can just simply spawn in the little flying head. I forgot how it's called, but it's something about a drone. You can just spawn the drone, and if you have like the how is this called, the missiles that come from the sky, you can just use them and you can just destroy all the barriers that your enemies have. It is also very useful at gardens and graveyards because without the engineer you cannot build the teleporter. But yeah, it is a very good character, and the fact that it is like toxic is just great because it does around the same damage as the normal engineer, but it has a better plus because it can do more extra damage because of the toxifying. But yeah, you basically want to use him on any game mode, but just take advantage of his drone as well as on gardens and graveyards. You need him to build the teleporters, and you can also use him, in like, I don't know how to say this, but if your enemies are moving, you might not be able to hit them. Just try to be very good at aiming, because if not, it's gonna be very difficult to use it. But now we're gonna go into how to use. Alright, so with this character you're gonna need to have a good aim, simply for the reason that the bullets go kinda slow. You know, the bullets aren't as like the, you know, for example a cactus. You know, a cactus, if you shoot at an enemy it will hit them in under like a second. But with the sanitation expert, with a lot of different engineers, that's not the case, because you know the bullet like goes very slow, and it also like bends. You know, it has like a gravity and it goes down. You really gotta have good aim. So you know, there's not really any way to practice this, but just, you know, being like long range distances, and also try to hit cactus or chompers, since they're like the biggest characters. You know, they're like bigger compared to the pea shooter. If you know, kind of try to hit them, it's gonna be a lot easier. So if you know you're against a pea shooter like very far away, there's a pea shooter and a cactus, you might want to try and hit the cactus before the pea shooter, because it's gonna be easier to kill him, because you're gonna be able to hit him you know, easier, simply for the reason that the bullet doesn't go that quick. You know, it like goes a bit slower, and I mean, you really gotta, you know, have a better aim. There's not really any way to practice this. You know, just I guess keep playing the game with this character, because like there's not any specific, you know, step to get better at this. Just, you know, keep practicing it, and you know, if there's an enemy moving, just shoot to where he's going to move. Like if there's a pea shooter running from your left to your right, don't shoot at the left. You know, shoot a bit to the right, so when he, you know, steps into that position, you will be able to hit him, because you know the bullet goes kind of slow, so you kind of want to guess where they're going to be stepping at. But now I'm gonna get into my opinion. Alright, so in Sanitation Expert, I really didn't think it was going to be that good, but it is indeed a very good character. You know, I did find it very a good addition on, you know, the engineers. We hadn't got an engineer in a long time, and you know, it is very good. You know, it is definitely better than the normal engineer and a few other engineers. You know, the fact that it is toxic just makes it a lot better, because I mean, you can just maybe hit at your enemies, and you know, they might get into cover, but that might not help them because they're still toxified and you still have a chance to defeat them. So you know, this character, it is indeed very good sanitation expert. There's not really anything much to say. I already said all the other, you know, details about him. Just use him wisely, you know, use him on good game modes like Taco Bandits. I found him very useful in that game mode, and also because it has a jackhammer, so we can just, you know, go quickly to the Taco Bandit spawn, and you can grab the taco and get it back to your base. But yeah, I mean, I saw iLogic's HD. You guys can check out his channel. Qualify like the characters. I would give, I mean, if I do that, I will give this character a 9 out of 10, because I mean, it is definitely better than most of the other engineers. But that's pretty much everything about this video. The next in-depth review will probably be about a plant. I'm not sure which ones we're missing. I think we are only missing the jade cactus, but we'll see in the future. For now, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all on my next video.